Pray for Hollywood. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my review of Ralph Breaks the Internet, starring the voices of John C. Reilly, Sarah Silverman, Alan Tudyk, Jack McBrayer, Jane Lynch, Gal Gadot, and more. This, of course, is a sequel to Wreck-It Ralph in Ralph Breaks the Internet. The video game that Vanellope is the star of, Vanellope, of course, voiced by Sarah Silverman, has broken. There is only one part, the part that they need, but there's only one of them on the internet on eBay. So Ralph, and voiced by John C. Reilly, and Vanellope decide that they are going to use the newly installed Wi-Fi at the video game arcade to go onto the internet and get that piece. Otherwise, Vanellope and the rest of the characters in the game are going to lose their game, and they will have to, because the owner of the arcade is going to have it sent out or have it sell it for parts, and the characters are going to have to find homes in other games. But Ralph and Vanellope seize on this plan, and they go to this new place called the Internet, and they have quite the adventure. Ralph Breaks the Internet is very good. Of course, it looks amazing because the folks at Walt Disney Animation, they kind of know what they're doing. There's also a scene with all the Disney princesses, which I'm sure you've seen in either the trailer or stills online. That scene also involves some of the characters that Disney owns, like some stormtroopers and C-3PO from Star Wars and I'm sure that if I, instead of watching the main characters, had watched all the peripheral characters, the ones walking across the background, I would have noticed a lot of other sort of Easter eggs, if you will, in Ralph Breaks the Internet. Not only is it visually stunning, and by visually stunning I mean it takes a thing that doesn't really have a physical form, and that is the internet, and gives it one. Now, it's of course the first time that that has been done in a movie, but it is this is a very well done, well thought out representation of the internet, and they got permission to use a lot of the internet site names that you are used to, like Google and Twitter and eBay and a bunch of Snapchat and a bunch of others. They also had to create some names like BuzzTube, which is their version of YouTube, although YouTube gets a shout out in the movie. And it's also a story about trust and friendship and letting go of preconceived notions and your own personal demons and your own insecurities that can get in the way of a real friendship. And it has plenty for the grown-ups and plenty for the children. There are also two credit scenes, one in the middle and one at the end. The one at the end is sort of a shout out to a well-known internet meme, while the one in the middle is something you've actually seen in the trailer, the first trailer, involving a child and their little simple game that Ralph and Vanellope kind of take over for a second. The voice work is terrific. All the Disney princesses, they got original voices where they could for the various princesses, and it's just a terrifically entertaining film that has a good message for the youngsters and has plenty in there for the grown-ups that they won't mind taking their kids. I really enjoyed Ralph Breaks the Internet. I'm giving it 5 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review of Ralph Breaks the Internet. please check out the podcast, The Fractured Frame, where some friends of mine and I get together and we discuss the latest in movie, TV, and streaming news. You can find that wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. And you can send me emails. StanTheMovieMan123 at gmail.com. Till next time, later.